Good morning. I'm back. Got pizza in my teeth? Nope. Nope. But I got a rash. Can you see it? All over my damn forehead. From the hat. See that shit? Everything that touches my skin lately. Instant rash. I don't get it. I don't get it. Anywhoozy. Hey, Synth. Hold on. You guys right, and I couldn't get that piece of dry skin. You see how it's like a patch? I'm trying like not to itch it. Oh, I just saw pink. Try not to itch it. Lucy, that sounds a little... My mind went into a gutter. I don't know. I don't know what you meant by that. I guess we'll just leave that be. We talking hard water? What are we talking? Well, I'm a woman, so but meant just had deep sleep. All right. Well, I guess quartz mine's in the gutter then. Oh my god. Anywho, let's take our minds out of the gutter because it doesn't belong there. Oh, who am I kidding? Me and Ash were just talking about that last weekend when we did like that 5.5 hour live. We were just talking about that. Our minds are like always in the gutter. Like somebody can say something and their mind is not in the gutter. And me and her would just look at each other like, did she not pick up on what she just said? And we'll have to laugh because we'll be like, think about it, Chloe. We're the only ones. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's a New England thing. There's certain things you can say and not say, though. You know what I mean? I don't know. But hey, I figured let's bust out the Leo and Sag energy. Let's get it out of the way since everyone's coming in its fire. 2 peas in a pod, me and Ash. 2 peas in a pod. I don't know. I don't know who's gonna take care of us. I always say like my parents could care less. Oh no, that's not true. My mom, she wants nothing to do with the nursing home. And my dad's like, if I can put me in one, I don't care. And I think for me, I think I'd rather be in a nursing home, maybe. I don't want to put that responsibility on my kids. I don't know. It's a tough one because me and Ash always say to each other, who's going to be wiping whose ass? You know? Because I'm older, she thinks I'm going to wipe her ass. I'm like, it doesn't usually work that way. Probably be catering. I don't know. We'll find out, right? Hopefully we're like in one of those fun nursing homes. You know, when we get the guys still giving them all hard-ons and shit, you know? And we're sitting there laughing at them. What you gonna do with that, buddy? That would be me and Ash when we were in the freaking 80s. What are you gonna do with that? I could so see Ash, like, she would crack a joke on like an arm, like a muscle in an arm. Like, you can't even move your arm. Like, we're gonna have a blast. We're gonna have a blast for the rest of our lives, me and Ash. You know? She could be around forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. She's one of those. She's one of those. She's a keeper. She's a keeper. Let me hold you, come caress my body. You got me going crazy. You turn me. All right. See what you started, Lucy? See what you started, Lucy? Everyone, FYI, this is Lucy's fault. Lucy's mind's in the gutter. Okay, she started this. We're all gonna blame it on Lucy today. All right, so okay. Yeah, the beach was fun. Yeah, you made it in time, Lola. Lucy woke up hard. She woke up hard this morning. Just so you all want to know what Lucy's up to. Okay. Mari. So I don't know. There's either Leos or Sagittarius that are like horny. All right, but it's either that or it's Lucy. It's one or the other. Page of Pence came out. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. I was like, how'd everybody? I don't even remember what I said. She's like, I woke up so hard. I was like, what? I think what she was referencing, she's probably laughing. Yes, go back and look, guys. Okay, I'm gonna read it to you because I was so torn. She's like, I woke up hard last night. I was like, what? She's like, well, I'm a woman, so LMAO. But I meant just a deep spiritual awakening. I was like, I don't know. I don't know if that was an awakening, Lucy. I don't know if you're waking up that hard. That's like, take care of the problem. Take care of the problem. Those who hesitate, masturbate. Okay? So, Lucy ain't get. I don't know, Lucy. We're going to have to hit you up with some links. We're going to have to hit you up with some links. Someone wants to hook her up. Oh, Jesus. All right, let's just get to Leo. Holy cow. I'm a Leo Venus. So there you go. There you go. And a Sag moon. All right. So all my little fire signs are like little, anywho, firecrackers. All right. A Ten of Swords. Bum, 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 bum. I just got like a ballroom dancing song with that. So make sure you keep dancing. All right. So that's nice. All right. You go from the 10 to the ace. So getting out of that poor me or pour this one or I don't know, yada yada, something like that. Either you did the stabbing or vice versa. But you're out of it. You go right from a 10 to a 1, you're on a path with a 2. All right. Now you're the hermit though, you're soul searching. Oh, you're slacking. You're hesitating. You're masturbating. You're masturbating. You're hesitating. You're a little masturbator. All right. So you want it, you see it. Maybe you just need to heal. So on a serious note, you're soul searching. You know the opportunity's there. You got me crazy. You got me going crazy. Little whippersnappers, yeah. The feed stopped again. I don't know what's up with that. 8 of Cups. You're walking away. You're walking away. So it looks like you tried to maybe renew something and it didn't really work. So definitely not having a pity party. But you're questioning, do I do it, do I not? It's here we go, teeter-totter. All right. So you're walking away. Could be walking away from a Virgo. air sign, whatever you're walking away from. But you're questioning your walk away. But there's no pity. So that's good. You got your eye on the prize. Not sure what that prize is, but I'm sure Lucy could tell you what that prize is. So you got Justice and the Four of Swords. You're trying to balance yourselves. Trying to find the structure somewhere. For a small few of you, someone got locked up. But I don't see much else besides that. Somebody could have passed away. If that's the case, I'm sorry. My condolences. You're trying to ground yourself. Some of you are walking away from work too. Retirement. There's something like an offer here. Like, hey, you retire early. Or the company's closing down and it's the pension. It's God, you guys have a lot of stuff going on. You could be walking away from a Leo, a Virgo. We got water, earth, and air. No water. Yeah, we got water. What's up with the Hermit? The Hermit soul searches, right? Goes after love. You're definitely isolation mode from something. You're definitely in retrospect. Oh, son of a bitch. I didn't want the Tower to come out. The Tower came out. But the Tower came out because of the death. But death of like a human. For some of you. I mean, people die every minute. I don't like that. I don't. Anyhow, tell me about leave justice. I don't like that. That's an blah blah blah. Anyhow. Libra. Yeah, it's all about balance. Five of Swords. You're gonna overcome the Five of Swords. Or see, no, you're overanalyzing, overthinking. You're gonna end up in the Five of Swords. Somebody is also manipulating something. I don't. That's not great energy. There was definitely an ending. Job, boyfriend, girlfriend, friendship, or there will be. You walked away from something, but right now you're just thinking. But you're not being positive. I mean, some of you, you're going to overcome this and you're being positive. Others of you, there's no positivity. Tell me about this Ten of Swords. Seven of Cups, you're confused. Tell me about the Ace of Pence. Eight of Wands. So you definitely want a new start. You want to take a message. You want to communicate. You want to reach out. I don't know if you're trying to... I don't know if you're trying to get away. Get away. Huh? Wait, what? The thing is, it's up here, the molar. I don't even have a tooth there where it hurts. So I don't know if that's forgotten because I don't even have a tooth there. I don't know about that. You're confused about an ending, though. You go from an ending and being confused straight to, I want that, straight to, I can't do this anymore, straight to, I'm walking away. Really thinking, but like, I don't know if that's guilt. And then I asked for the Eight of Cups, and you got the Three of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So you're either walking towards the Queen of Cups or you're walking away from the Three of Cups. No, you just, yeah, it's like you're distancing yourself from the Queen of Cups. No, you're not. You're distancing yourself from whatever went down. It looks like something ended, but before it ended, you tried to give it a go. Like you tried real hard one more time to do something. But it didn't work. Because it's not where you belong. So you walked away. And it looks like you go to the Queen of Cups. And she is at a distance. A couple states, a couple countries, across the world. Sheldon just farted. I don't think I've ever heard him fart. It was kind of cute. If farting could be cute. And my feed's gone. I'm assuming you guys are still here. Oh, there you are. You guys aren't normally this quiet. I don't know why I keep shutting down like that. Some of you walked away from the Queen of Cups. No, because she's not the way she's sitting here. You're just thinking, you're in deep retrospect right now. But you're dwelling on an ending. Some of you could be moving back home. You're not happy about it. There's something about a homeland. There's something about you really wanting to stay in your own homeland. I don't know what that's regarding either. So basically, if it's my Leos that is making a move, it's like you're staying put within the same country, the same state, something like that. You have some type of connection with your land, or you think you have some type of connection with your land, or you just might. definitely second guessing yourself. I feel like there's no like everything someone says is like off limits. Somebody brings something up, you shut it down. I think what's important right now, if it's not taking place, is you're resting, you're grounding yourself. You're not going to be able to isolate yourself too much longer. I think you've really been isolating yourself within a household. It's like, what are you doing? The universe is like, no, we're gonna get rid of that. Like, no more isolating. You're bored. Someone's bored. Like, because it's bored. When you have this much time on your hands, it's like a disaster. Tell me about this Five of Swords. Cups really wanted to flip out. Tell me about this Five of Swords. Let's see what this is. To me, you beat it. Yeah, so you got that. So you end up with success over this energy. You do beat this energy. I feel like right now it's like just like you're very off limits. You know what I mean? Like your energy limits, or like if you're having a conversation with somebody, like that person would be like, I don't know what to say to you. Like everything I go to say or ask is like everything's to be off limits. Like it's like I say that you don't answer, or you divert it. You know what I mean? Like if you don't answer something, you either divert it or you don't get back to someone. That's like more than just being guarded. That's like excessive. So if you're wanting to talk to somebody, I, I suggest you convince yourself that nothing is off limits. You know, you got some type of protection, wall, shelter. Like, I don't know what that's for guarding. I don't know if you've been carrying that your whole damn life, not letting nobody in. It's more than that, though. Like, you were purposely not answer, switch the topic, but you're very good at it. Probably because you've done it your whole life. It's like second nature. I don't even know if you realize you're doing it. And go figure, the Queen of Cups came out because all this fire, well, coming in as Saggies. Queen of Cups with fire, right? Hi. But if you want to manifest, like, you should be able to talk about whatever it is you want to talk about. Or if you're talking to someone, I'm telling you, it's like, I don't know, you are a really good avoider. It's so crazy. I don't know if you learned it in school, like some type of tactic. Like, yeah, like, Jesus, like, on top of you guarding yourself because of the way you were raised or whatever this is, it's almost like a tactic you learn along the way too. Like you're really good. You're probably really good at like psychoanalyzing situations, but like not when you're psychoanalyzing your own shit. It causes confusion. You don't have the type of energy where like practically you can sit down and psychoanalyze anything you wanted to. But when it comes to you, you shouldn't be because it throws you off. You can't psychoanalyze your own situation. Oh, but you will. That's a problem though. That's like that will just hold you up. Let me find out about this communication real quick. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. I want to find out if that's more of a journey or a communication. That's way too many. That song came to me, the one I was just singing. I wanted something, turn me on, I wanna hold you, come caress my body, you got me going crazy, you turn me on. And the funny thing is, I don't know, maybe you want to do some sexting or something, I don't know, but the funny thing is, like, there's nothing, there's no desire on the board, there's, you know what I'm saying, like, you may desire her, or you might desire him, but like, there's no desire like that on the board, but you're feeling desire. Someone turns you on. So I don't know if you're like, I don't know. I mean, you might want to play date, but I don't think anyone's going to reach out and be like, hey, you want to play date? There's too much of a mess here to just be like, hey, want to hook up? You know what I mean? So you get the wheel. Like, there's a cycle that needs to be, you need the strength, right? So there's a cycle that needs to be completed, which I think is under wraps right now. And then you got a new cycle. So it looks like you did walk away from something. I think you're wondering why you walked away from the Queen of Cups. Like, I don't know if you're kicking yourself in the ass now, like, shit. That song just came to me. Why'd I have to be so rude? But that's not how it goes. It goes, why'd she have to be so rude? Right? But it's like this person saying to themselves, why'd I have to be so rude? So somebody was arrogant, you know, ignorant to somebody else's feelings. It's that type of thing. Somebody, I think, now realizes like, oh, somebody might be a little more sensitive than I thought they were. So now I got to switch my approach. But this was like someone you were dealing with, whether it was you or someone else. Like it's hardcore energy. Like every time someone came at you with something, it's like you shut them up, and it looks like this person's at a distance. You know what I mean? It's like every single time, like you put a lid on it. Like this, it's like I don't even think she'd be talking to you because you literally, like, it's that type of energy. Somebody says something or pulls at the heartstrings or wants to know something. It's you shut it down. I think like you're like shit. How do I communicate? Like I'm like I like I think you think you're in love. Like you're in love, but like you're thinking, am I really in love? Like it's the craziest energy. Do I love this person? Am I in love? I think I'm in love. I love her. Shit. What did I do? Shit. Is this possible? Shit. Holy shit. Stop psychoanalyzing shit to a T. You're stressing me out. So you're stressed out. I can feel it. Something was unjustified, and you're like, son of a bitch. How do I go and fix this? But you're thinking with your heart, which is good. Because I don't think you thunk with your heart before, by any means. I don't think your soul was in some type of situation. But now it's clear as day that you ended something. But now you're confused as shit because you're like, why the fuck? It's almost like waking up one day, not so random, right? Not like, but it's that energy of like waking up, like, oh shit, I do want some type of commitment with this energy. Like, what was I thinking? And at the same time you're doing that, it's like, I need to get out of this old cycle. Like, I need to stop doing this. I need to stop doing that. Like, you're realizing why you're realizing that so much shit went down because you weren't in the right, you weren't in the right place. I don't know. There is somebody from a distance for you, for sure, though, a Libra or a Cancer or a Sag. Again, with the Magician here, going right to a Sag. But every time she would offer you something or show compassion, or you would shut her up. You would shut her out and shut her up real quick. So now you're trying to figure out, like, shit, how do I open the lid? How do I go in and balance this out? How do I create? What do I do first? At least you're smart enough to know right now that it needs to be emotion. Because that's what you shut down, is emotion. You shut down feelings. So I think you met somebody, left somebody. I think they confused you. You know, there could be so many reasons for this Seven of Cups, but now you're just like, shit. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. The Empress. That's not good. Someone could have been married or had, baby mama and met someone else. But with the wheel here is the way it was supposed to go down. You absolutely had an opportunity to have a new start with this person, but you shut it down instead. Probably because you are married or with someone. So you did the right thing. But I think now you realize, like, shit, this, whatever this is with the Empress, not working. Didn't work out at all. So I think you're trying to figure out how to get out. No, I think you're already out. You already left. But see, you left her. You left the Queen of Cups. The Empress, I don't know if she stabbed you in the back. I think maybe you stabbed her in the back, or you're about to stab her in the back, or will you feel like you're about to, or vice versa. But she wasn't in this energy because it wasn't about her. It was about this other person you met, or you're about to meet, if this hasn't gone down yet. Because you're meeting soon. Or you're going back to somebody brand new. Like, hey, let me show you who I really am. Let me show you how I create. This is when somebody puts effort into something. Before, they put no effort into it. So I don't know if you were just having like an affair, like, or if you weren't literally having an affair, fantasizing, there was some type of an obsession. There was something here that made you question. No, you are married. Or you are married. Some of you, someone waiting for a divorce, and then they're just trying to rest at the same time. And then they're going to come in and want to create with you. So this could happen in February, or this could happen in March. Some of you, it might be April. But this is current energy, so I think it's going to come in way before that. Something might be finalized, like a divorce might be finalized in March or April. But now you're like, it's not really about the divorce. It's about this other woman. You shut her out. You shut it down. And now you're just trying to figure out, how do I get back in? So that's what's going on with my Leos. You definitely distanced yourself from quite a few people. I don't want that deck. I want this deck. Something's happening with your scent. The smell. Leo. You're not even, it's like, I can't even, you're coming in as Virgos. You're coming in as, with this with this 10 of Swords and the Empress, you got clinging to the past, stressed out, and going with the flow. All right, so you go from stress, you're stressed because you're clinging on to the past. So it is, I don't know if you feel like you have someone in the back. I mean, if you had an affair, you would feel that way. You know what I mean? But it's time to go with the flow. You know what I mean? Like, you're stressed out, like, but you're still clinging to the past. So even if you left this situation, the past is still haunting you. And it doesn't look like it would be with a new person or whoever she is. This looks like you can't, like, this energy. So to me, you must still be in it. Or you're just stressed out. This person's stressing you out. And you're just doing your best to go with the flow. Because it's over. So if you're still in it, I suggest you get out. That would take some of your stress away. But it looks like you're already out of it. And now you're just going with the flow. And if you haven't begun to go with the flow yet, you will in the month of February. Tell me about this Ace of Coin. Eight of Wands. It looks like you're looking forward to like a new beginning with or without anyone, which is definitely the right type of attitude. Ace of Coin. Yeah, see, you're isolating yourself. You know, it's like you want this new start, but you're not even talking about it. You're silent. It's like I don't know if it's a secret, like, but you're not. But look at it, you're upset. You're going through a really hard time right now. It's the end of a cycle to have a new one. Okay. So, but you are most definitely want the new start, but you're not talking about it. Man, if you're still in this energy, this is some rough energy to be in. Tell me about the Hermit. Control. Stop trying to control the situation. Take control of a new situation. But so as much as you want this new start, see what I'm saying, troops? Remember I had a conversation where you like at this at the beach? You want the new start. You got the Ace of Coin and the Eight of Wands with the wheel. But there's a chance this group of Leos will repeat the same cycle then to actually go after what they really want. Because they see it as clear as day. They still won't talk about it or go after it. This is why I stress that people need to move on. Because this energy on the board is stagnant. There's no energy flowing in this group of Leo's life, except for negativity. Maybe a group, a handful is going to stop moving, but not too many of them. Every time I feel this energy, the first song that comes to me is Poor Unfortunate Souls. Like, really? It's so unfortunate. It's like they're upset they're isolating themselves towards this Queen of Cups too, with the direction they're looking. But like, still not talking about it. Dead silent. You got two cards of silence and the Hermit. It's like crickets. And you're so much in your head, you can't even feel the crickets. I mean, you can't even hear the crickets. That's what I should be saying. Because your mind is just blah, blah, blah. There's only one way to get yourself out of this situation. Pick up and move away from this type of energy. So they definitely see and want a new start, but they're not going after it. Tell me about the Hermit. Yeah, look at that. Straight up laziness. Like I said, we got a group of Leos here that want to go in a different direction, but are straight up lazy. I knew I felt bored. The word bored came to me. This would be somebody who's bored, lazy. Oh, yeah, definitely. They're lost. Are you kidding? Yeah. I mean, you lost the Queen of Cups. But the sad thing is this person's still thinking about them. It's like, stop. You didn't want it anyway, stop. Or you wanted it, but you're not going after it, so stop. So you're being really lazy right now. Tell me about the Tower. So if you're sitting around psychoanalyzing some type of situation, trying to figure out how to do them, I hope you listen to what I'm saying to you. This is everything you want, but you're doing jack shit about it, and you wonder why you're wondering why you're in this energy. You got traveling with the Tower. That's two burdens Keeps ending up with burdens. You're carrying this burden. You're still holding on. You're still holding on to your past where you don't belong. You're still holding on to pain, sorrow, guilt, just shit. You're doing jack shit about the situation, but you're stressed out, you're upset, you miss someone, you're not talking to someone, just trying to live your life, but the universe is not letting you. Because with the tower here, they're saying, with the wheel, let's end this shit. End it now. Stop being a lazy ass person. You're bored of shit. What are you doing? Look at this one Leo. If you're waiting on a Leo, see ya, right? Look at this one Leo. The universe is telling them, let's go. So this one person right here, sitting here staring at you, fantasizing, but yet won't let go of the burden. This type of energy does not move. Because somebody's real comfy sitting at home, pity partying, crying, missing someone, clinging to the past, stressed out, bored as shit. Babe, can you get me a drink? It's like that type of energy. And then you're dead focused on someone else. How do I do it? Do I want to do it? Now I'm starting to think this is fantasy land. You know what I mean? Because there's no flow. You want it to flow, but you're legitimately just sitting at home, watching the news, watching Sports Center, on your laptop, movies, listening to Howie Carr, or listening to freaking, whomever you're listening to. That's why it's like, poor unfortunate souls. Like, what the fuck? Like, this shit, like, this is why this is why I think I had that conversation with you guys earlier in the or the beach talk. You know what I mean? Because it's like, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you're waiting on. This is why you stop waiting. Because this one's real content. It's almost like staring at you, just waiting for you to open that lid again. Little ignorant. Might be his loss. Because right now the tower is going to take that. Going to take this away from him. There's no way that they wouldn't. Or, yeah, because that's a finale with these other cards. Or this person will sit here for the rest of their lives. But nah, with the tower, at the burden and this laziness, it's like, what are you doing? It's like too focused on this, but you need to get rid of this in order to have this. Like, where's your common sense? You probably got a shit ton of it, but you're not using it. This is where my dad would be like, smarten up. Because you can't tell your fucking ass from your elbow right now because you're too busy overanalyzing shit. Get off your ass. Drop the burdens that you know stress you out and are not for you. Stop fantasizing about this one over here and get rid of what needs to be taken care of. Like, this step needs to happen first before this can take place. Nothing's going to take place. Right. Do whatever it is you're doing. And you didn't hear like it. Shouldn't have let that one go. But yeah, no, you actually did her a favor. So for those who are this chica and not talking to this person, good for you. Good for you, because you'd be in the same energy they're in. The universe gonna smack some nasty energy on you. Karma's gonna hit this person in the ass. It already has. So it's like, this is more fantasy than reality. Oh, if I walked away from this, I could have this. But like, there's no practicality here. Like La La Land. I don't even understand what's so intriguing about this. And I see desire, I see nothing left. So what do you do? Unless this person's not a real person and this person just wants out of a house and they want to walk away. So they're creating, manifesting. I talked about that with you guys a couple weeks ago. Even if there's not really another energy, you got one energy within the household that is like literally stay in the household but fantasizing about a whole new world. That shit will come into fruition too. And if you're wondering why your life is crashing, well, because you're somewhere where you know you don't really want to be, but you're comfy. You get away with everything. Living life, got wearing the Gucci slippers, you know, smarting up. That's when you smack someone across the head. Wake up. Let's fucking go, Joe. Fun with that. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. I can only imagine. I can only imagine what's in your little drink over there. Yeah, see? You need the courage. You do want to resurrect someone. There was a lover. See, so this person got a taste of someone, and when they tasted that someone, it was sweet. That's what you call sweet nectar. Okay. That's why there's fantasy. That's why there's fantasy on the board, because they had a taste of it and it's gone. If you ask me, they did the right thing. They did and they didn't. I think they did because it looked like they had a marriage, so they have to try to work on the marriage, which would probably, you know, in my eyes, is the right thing to do. But you shouldn't have toyed with a different situation anyway if you had no intention on going after it. You know what I mean? But there is destiny plays a factor here, especially with the tower and the journeys and all that. But it's not happening anymore. It's not on the board. See what I'm saying? Like, no one's playing, but you want to. That's why I was like, someone wants a play date because somebody got a taste of something. But the thing is, the fact that you need courage in a rebirth is telling me that over here is meant to be scenario. This is where your life should be. But you're too busy. There is a little fear, right? Someone's definitely feels like the lion's den, for sure. But like I said, you're gonna send this, then then there's no way you can take action on this. So the more you sit here, when the universe is screaming at you to let this burden go, you're not doing jack shit. You're wasting your life away. You're wasting your life. What a waste of energy. Sitting here, freaking Candyland. Get off the board, Jack. Get off the board, Bobby. Get off the board, Peter. Like, what are you doing? Let's find out about this Queen of Cups, because she ain't saying jack shit. She's like, yeah, all right, buddy. Thank God there's distance. You got change. Bottom of the deck, you got a rebel. So I'm guessing you want change with this person. You want to change the dynamics. In order for the dynamics, though, you need to get off your ass. Get out of the fucking recliner. Okay? Get out of it. The yin and the yang is in the middle of it, too. So you're either hoping that you can change the situation and go and balance out the scales, or just the dynamics changed. So now it's like you let something go. How do you get it back? Can I have it back? I don't even think you're questioning that. It's more like, what did I do? So you got innocence here. There's something about her that you saw for sure. I just made a rhymey. She definitely brings that youthful spirit back to you too. She's probably the light of your life, especially if it's destined. You know what I mean? Like, it's that spark. But here's the deal. Even though this person sees it, feels it, can taste it, touch it, they ain't doing jack shit about it. Ladies, so if you're waiting on a Leo, or you think a Leo's coming back around the corner, just do what it is you're doing, please. And don't wait for this energy. Because do you really want this one to call her up tomorrow? Hey, hey. No, no, you don't. You don't want any of this energy anywhere near you. None of it. They're stressed out. They're clinging on to the past. It's crickets. They're isolating themselves. They're silent. They're not telling you how they feel, what they want. Knowing they can communicate, so there's probably no blockages besides their own. It's just, tell me about justice. Yeah, I'm telling you, you're better off. Yeah, balance. You want a clean slate, you got to compromise. That's that balance that I've been telling you. So this person wants to create that with you. But guys, I can't stress this enough. They want to, but they are not. Okay? So don't, then it comes in and that's great. And if it doesn't, at least you started to live your life. See what I'm saying? This is important. For the next week or two, I'm not trying to add negativity. I'm trying you to see something. Because it's going to be 10 times worse when Mercury hits and all this other shit hits. They ain't doing jack shit. They're stressed out, clinging to the past, but they're sitting back in the recliner, going with the flow. What's for dinner? What's for dinner? Meanwhile, this one's in the recliner with their freaking eyes shut, fantasizing about this one over here. And now, how do I balance this out? You can't do jack shit until you let go of the pile of shit you're sitting in. And not meaning him or her. The situation hit you in your ass on the way out. Okay? That's what that is. But this person is like, see, it's like a stickler. I don't know if you're dealing with a control freak, because it's this with the situation would say compromise. Like I said, like every time this one wanted to talk to you, you shut it down. You shut her off, you shut it down, or you didn't reply. Like you were off limits. But you had no problem talking and fantasizing and wanting. But when it came to emotions, you were off limits. So it's like, what are you doing? What were you doing? Why did you even allow yourself to have a taste of it? If you knew you were just going to sit back and keep rocking in that rocker. You know what I mean? Like, I want to say you're dealing with someone extremely ignorant, but like at the same time, because of all the karma, what went down the way it was supposed to go down. But the thing is, what about this poor woman? What about this one that's innocent? And he knows it. There's an innocence about her. He changed her. She changed him, and there was probably a reason like that. There's probably some spiritual bait on the board. But what about her? Because you know her feelings got hurt. She's a Cancer. Because now she ain't saying nothing. So now you pissed that one off. She's pissed. She's fucking out. She's long gone. She would need emotions. She would look for an emotional relationship. She's water. And every single time she probably said something or expressed, because Cancers, they feel deep too, like Scorps. But I feel like this, I feel like that. You were off limits. You pursued something, but you were off limits. So shame on you. Shame on this person. And even if you're a female Leo and you did that and you pursued something and you knew you were off limits, shame on you. Shame on you, because there's hurt everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, that's see, when shit gets real and I can break some shit down for you, it makes you think, what were you doing? You know what I mean? But you had to have been some spiritual beat too, because you were meant to come into the picture to apparently that, but you didn't realize. Meanwhile, probably thought you were lucking out with some amazing Leo if you're cross watching, right? And next thing you know, you're hurt. You're out of the picture. You like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can only imagine what you felt like, because right now I can't tell how you feel. You're good out. You're lid shut. You know what I'm saying? It's like you kind of got taken advantage of because you saw something in someone, but they had no intention on really pursuing you. They probably would have liked to, but they're in fantasy land, which means it was desire for them. Your emotions were involved. For them, it was desire. It's unfortunate. I can look at both of these souls, like, you poor unfortunate souls, but don't sit here in a pity party, because whatever went down was supposed to go down. Because if it wasn't supposed to go down, the tower and all this travel, all this, it wouldn't be here if it, in the wheel. You know what I mean? And justice. It was karma for somebody to come in and actually interfere. But in the meantime, they got extremely hurt. Everybody probably did. But she probably got hurt most of all, because she probably thought, yeah, you know what song just came to me? The greatest love of my life. She probably thought it was the love of her life. That had to have been a magnetic connection. Probably because it's meant to be. But she probably didn't think she was going to get asked out or shut down. And you did. I don't think she's sitting in a pity party anymore, to be honest with you. Because she's got karma sitting next to her. She's got justice. So justice has always been on her side. Karma is on his side, but justice is on hers. Obviously, there was a lesson to be learned, but it was an extremely shitty way to learn a lesson. Extremely shitty way. That's some harsh lessons that one went through. Both of them, really, they're just different dynamics, different polar opposite lessons. You know what I mean? But I think love. Oh yeah, she's probably definitely up to plan B. If this one, because this one's lazy right now. The universe, she's got justice on her side. So either this will work out, everything will crash, he'll end up where he's supposed to be. And because she's still in the picture, there's going to take a lot of compromise. It's not going to be an easy get back together type situation, I don't think. But he'd be smart enough to know that. Or she was just a diversion to get him out of that scenario, and he ends up with no one, and she gets plan B. It's one or the other, absolutely, hands down. There's such irony in this story. Yep, absolutely. The irony here is, well, just so yeah. Tell me about the Four of Swords. So this one's, it looks like you're dealing with somebody who meditates, but they can't be meditating clearly with all this mumbo jumbo. See what I'm saying? So it's like they either walked away, they're no longer being lazy, they dropped the burden, now they're trying to heal, and they'll come after the one that's meant for them, if that's the case. Or you're clearly still part of the story I just told. So flowering, moment to moment. So that kind of reminds me of something that might be going on behind the scenes, because it's flowering. Or they just see the positivity in it, like it's almost very healing for them. Or she is. This one's wounded. Not in a bad way. Well, not in a good way either. But like, so isn't she. But why is she not getting recognition here? Because this one went through a hell of a lot. But it's still gonna work out for her because she's got the justice. So it still works out for her whether it's him or plan B. But like, do I think he's wounded and he's upset? Yeah. But I also think he's arrogant. But sometimes people just don't see the picture sometimes. But I feel like this energy kind of sees it. And if they don't, the Tower will make sure they do. But because they have the wheel of karma, it could come back to bite them in their ass. And this will still end. A freaking hour on this already? Jesus. Sag is going to take me a while too. This is why I wanted to knock the fire out. Because everyone keeps coming in with fire in these zodiacs, so I really am going to dig with Leo and Sag to get to the bottom of this. I think the Sag is the woman, because the woman keeps coming in as Sag and Cancer. The man keeps coming in as Aries, Leo, Sag too, but mainly Aries, Leo, Cappy, and I think we had one Aquarius. Oh, we had the Emperor too, but that's Aries to me. Tell me about this Magician. Because this is either him going to a Sag, or this is him wanting to create. Yeah, see, no, see, you can't create. See what I'm saying? This is a big wake-up call for you guys. They're fantasizing about coming in, right? Because this is the energy. They're fantasizing about coming in, creating something brand new, right? But like, this is what's really happening. There's no creation. There's anger. There's sorrow. I don't know why they would feel left out. It looks like they're the ones that shut her down. See what I'm saying? So why all of a sudden do you feel left out? You have a brand new opportunity, Leo. Go in and create. All you gotta do is open up and be honest. And right now, you'd rather sit in this sorrow than to own up to what you really want in this lifetime. So if you are like right now, this energy still sitting in this, still sitting in this Ten of Swords with the Empress. Mind you, the Empress is reversed. She's not putting energy into him. She doesn't nurture him. Nope. But you're sitting in it. This is somebody sitting in a marriage. Might not seem that bad, but it is now. It's about to get shaken up. You're just going with the flow, sitting in your recliner, fantasizing, instead of dropping the burden, letting go of the past, the guilt, the pain, whatever you're holding on to. Stress the F out. Tell me about this Empress. Because she doesn't like, she would be just as comfy, unfortunately. Because she's still sitting in it too. So she's just as comfy. Those colors on you together like that. Pink and purple. It's just a good combo. She got pink on top and pastel purple on the voice on the bottom. So see, she's starting to listen to her inner voice. Something's telling her something's off.
Did you say you got her TREATs?
TREATSs? No. So she's starting to use her inner voice, yeah.
I got you.
But he's linked to her. Shit, I don't know. Because now he's linked to her. So this could be, he's starting to use his inner voice. But I said, tell me about the Empress. But I said, yeah, tell me about the Empress. This is her. She's starting to pick up on something with the inner voice. It's kind of like the Priestess card. So she's very intuitive, but I feel like she's like, but she's not water. Her intuition is telling her, like, it's time to go. But she doesn't strike me as somebody who would leave either. See what I'm saying? Like, she's just as comfy in this twisted, fucked up dynamic. It's very unfortunate. A lot of people live this way. They settle. They're comfortable. They don't cater to each other. You know what I mean? Like, they live day in, day out. They probably have a schedule, a plan. You know what I mean? They're together because it works for them. Tell me about the inner voice. Because she's starting to pick up on something now. Her intuition, she knows. Oh, damn. Yeah, see? We got the Lovers, the awareness, and the exhaustion. She's tired. She's pretty much, I'm surprised she's not yelling at this one. She's already aware. Which makes me think that this there was probably cheating in this relationship before this one came along, because that's how that works. Because you wouldn't just up and assume there's another lover. Not if you're in a happy marriage. You would never assume somebody interfered if you guys were happy. When my ex-husband cheated, he cheated more than once. They don't normally just cheat once, guys. FYI, for those who kind of are still naive when it comes to that. One time, maybe, but that person would make it up like you wouldn't believe. Like, there would have to be a breakup, and a long one, before you guys could ever get back together. When you're happy, there's no reason. The hands down, none, zero. There's trust. So there wasn't trust in this situationship here. None. So she's already assuming the worst. She's like, I'm tired of this shit. He's probably thinking of someone else, right? So she's got good intuition, guys. She's got good intuition because he is thinking of someone else, because that's actually what's happening. See what I'm saying? So she's not stupid by any means. And the thing is, no one's even sleeping with anybody right now, but she knows someone's demeanor, you know what I mean, like character, well enough. So this couple's been together for a long time. I could always tell when Danny was up to something. Always. And she knows. She doesn't know I told her. It's her intuition is telling her. So this has already happened within their marriage or relationship if they're not married. It's not the first time. The only way she would know is if he actually manned up and told her and walked away. And now he's healing before he goes to wherever he needs to be. But I don't see that. I would see much nastier cards if the truth came out. So let's get to the bottom of this, because I want this shit off my board. Like, seriously. Holy shit, that must weigh 20 pounds. Let's get to the bottom of this shit, troops, because I want this shit off my board. I can't stress that enough. Let me get one card for whoever this woman is. She clearly suspects if she's not aware. But she's aware. But she's also going off her intuition. So if this was like the Ace of Swords, it'd be a different story. The inner voice came out first. So this is all intuition she's using. And whoever this woman is, I don't feel like she's an intuitive sign. That's the weird thing. I don't know what that's regarding. I feel like she's either air, earth, I mean fire. Like there's something like she's not somebody who uses her intuition. But like it's a red flag because her intuition's telling her something. And I think it's a red flag because it's not the first time there's been cheating. Yeah, see, detachment. So she's detached from the situation too. She could be drinking, but she's detached. Like she is like, but see, here's the thing: she won't leave. You want to know why? Because it's his karma. So she'll sit in this agony too. She'll just detach. She'll just disengage and do what it is she does. She'll consider it, but she won't. Why? Because again, it's his karma to leave. It's his karma, not hers. Why? What's still on Leo? I'm gonna break Sag down really good too, because the women and the men are both coming in as Sag, Aries, and Leo. Because when we did Cancer, Cancer was coming in as Sag. And Cancer, the only women that ever come out, and I've done 7 zodiacs now, has been Cancer and Sag, which is Temperance and Cancer, the Queen of Cups and Temperance. So it doesn't matter what zodiac yet. That's why I'm going to dig on this one. I'm going to dig on Sag, and then we'll have a little more clarity when we do the remaining zodiacs. So she's going to sit in it too. That's going to be a lovely household. I know it's not. I used to live in a household just like that. So again, I can get a little more on her, but it doesn't really matter because it's his karma. So how does she feel about the boyfriend? Let's put it that way. How does she feel? She's bored as shit too. See, yeah, I think she might be Libra or she's air. Because she's not an intuitive sign. I can feel that. So she's very cutthroat too. Sure, she can be extremely sweet, but like she's not nurturing. Like there's just something about her. And it's not a bad thing. I'm not saying she's an awful woman, guys, because I'm not trying to bash anyone. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this. So how does she feel about him? So right now, I would say cold. The Queen of Swords is ice cold. Or she's really sharp right now. Her intuition, she's not happy. Her intuition is on point. And she's not even an intuitive sign. She's cold as shit. But the thing, she's not going nowhere. It's sad. It's so sad because everybody loses in this situation. Every single person is like, poor unfortunate souls. This Queen of Cups, Sag energy though, karma's on her side. But she still got hurt. She still got asked out. She cut off intimacy too. She shut down intimacy. There is none. See, I don't like that. See, she's always felt like there was someone else. She always felt like second best. She always felt inadequate. It's fucking sad. Because I guarantee each one of these people are beautiful souls. But because of pain, just throughout their life, not even current, just everything. You know what I mean? Like, everyone had a shit go at something. Like, it's like the shit end of the stick. Because how does she feel about him? Queen of Swords, ice cold. The Lovers, she shut down intimacy. Like, she knows how to manipulate very well. It's a toxic contract that they're in. She's got strong. If this chica is not a Libra, and that's Gemini, so she's got to be air. She doesn't have to be. If she's not, she's got a lot of air in her chart. How cold? Ice cold. What's that from? What song is that from? But anywho, she's in a toxic contract. This is a karmic contract that needs to be shut down. But it's his karma. And he's sitting in it just as much as she is. Ice Ice baby. Yeah, well, see, there's like a big lie. There's no truth being told. I can't wait for a new story either. That's why we're going to get this off the board. I can't wait either. And they're just sitting in it. It's like misery loves company. Misery loves company. And I'm not saying it's all that bad, guys, but right now it ain't great. And if all this went down, the marriage was not great anyway. Kanye? I don't know. I just picture how cold, ice cold. I none of like, I don't. Ice Ice Baby doesn't ring a bell to me. Oh, because you would think of Vanilla Ice. You were just saying Ice Ice Baby. Kanye West. I don't. It doesn't sound like something he would say either, though. I don't know, guys. Let's get one more for him. Six of Pence reversed. Six of Wands reversed. Hangman reversed. See what I'm saying? This person is not even handing out breadcrumbs. Their ego, somebody bruised their ego, but they don't even know how to change their perspective unless it goes into their favor. This person's holding on to money too. I'm just like, Jesus, enough already. Let's get out of this. Let's find out about this Queen of Cups real quick, because that's a majority of you, I think, to be honest with you. It's like 3 or 4 there. Yeah, she left the scene. Six of Swords. She left the scene too. She's not even talking to him, but we knew that because her lid was shut. She's picking up her family if she's got one, or it's just her. She's out. She already left. She's out of the Five of Swords. She no longer feels anger, sorrow, pity, nothing. She's out. She's focused on herself. So that's good. But you're still very much in this person's head. And you obviously love this person, so this person obviously still crosses your mind. Don't kid yourselves. But you're good right now. And you're swords, right? So you're very logical about the situation. There was definitely a lesson here. Yeah, I think you're isolated. You got the Hermit too. So you isolated yourself from him too, but at the same time, you're on a new mission. You're after you're after true love. Because the Hermit soul searches. They only accept true, pure. They go after what their soul wants. So they're in new search. They're in a new search for something that satisfies their soul. Like a new start. You know what I mean? So, and it's reversed, so they know that this is shut down. Or the nice thing is mentally they know. They're grounded, coming in as the Hermit. You know what I mean? So it's good. I do think this situation sucks for everyone, though. I'm not gonna lie. Everyone involved got hurt. Everyone. And I'm sure it was unintentional, because I don't see any ill intent on my board. I see karma. So, shit happens in life, but you gotta know how to work through it and move on. And right now, these two, they're just staying put. But she's no joke. Yeah, this woman, she's not an amateur by any means. But she'll stay in a codependent relationship too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, it's so crazy. But you know what? No judgment. I did the same shit. But you're crazy if you think you can fall back in love with somebody after they do something like that. You think you can. You can't. And if anyone ever has and you are still happily married, I want your story. Okay? Because I don't know how you possibly can. When someone hurts you like that and there's destruction and there's codependencies and it's just not a meant to be scenario, you'll never be fulfilled. Ever in that situation. You can forgive and try to move forward. And you can love that person for who they are and what they do or how they provide. But you will never, ever fall in love, back in love with somebody who disrespected you, dishonored you, tossed you aside. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when, and I hate for you to look at it like that, because if there was cheating, the person you were with is a given. It's just, it's not meant to be. Because in a real situation with pure, real love, there's trust, there's faith. You wouldn't even be attracted to somebody else. You may look and there wouldn't be attraction, because you'd be fixated and in love, because you're already with someone where the two of you have pure hearts. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what love is. You don't worry about that shit. You don't worry about it. If these two were meant to be, she wouldn't even question him cheating. Just because he probably cheated on her. She wouldn't even question it, because they would feel the love. They would feel that type of connection, guys. You know what I mean? So, I gotta let Lucy in. That shit only happens when you're not supposed to be in your current situation. That is the universe giving you an out. And people don't take that out, because there's always somebody else that gets hurt. There's always drama attached to it. It really is like that, 100% hands down. True love, there would never be cheating or thought. There wouldn't be. There'd probably be arguments within a relationship and having to compromise and other stuff, but like nobody would ever look elsewhere. Not when two souls are pure and they honor each other. When they hold each other at high regards, that shit don't happen. It's a matter of how long you stay in something when something like that occurs. Self-worth. She learned it the hard way. This chica learned it the hard way. Probably a few times. The 6 swords. Probably a few times, because she got caught up in that 5 of swords quite a few times, I'm sure. But she knows what love is. She knows what something pure is. She just knows. So she took her own advice probably. You know, and now it's me. It's all about me. And not in a, I almost said derogatory way. I don't know what that's forgetting. That's just what's going on with her. Or she could be she's just on a new adventure, right? She's soul seeker. That's way too many. But I love that combo. I mean, who doesn't love that combo that came out together? You know what I mean? So what's meant to be will be, guys. Everybody got hurt. You know, there's no reason to judge. She's the High Priestess and the Queen of Coin right now too. So she's very intuitive. She's grounded. You know, she could be psychic. She's following her destiny, especially with the Hermit here, him holding the star, the lantern. You know what I mean? Like, she's good. I almost said, oh, yeah, be good, but I don't see any signs where you're not already good, you know? So I wouldn't judge. I wouldn't dwell. Just don't settle. You know what I mean? Don't be a settler. Don't let them stay in this. You don't want to be attached to this type of energy. You know what I mean? She knows. The wife, she disengaged already. She knows. She's not stupid. Shit's already gone down in the past. But she'll still choose to stay. Even if it was like a temporary kick out or anything like that, she'd want him right back. Because it's a codependent relationship. They rely on each other. There's no individuality there. Like, there is and there's not, if that makes sense. Like, they rely on each other no matter what it's for. But, like, I don't know why you're not even happy with each other. You know what I mean? Like, it's the craziest thing, but people do it all the time. You know? So, and him, he's in La La Land, fantasizing about the taste that he had, that he let go of, that he lost. You know? Because, remember, he wanted to come in, but he'd rather be alone than to create, because the alone card came out with the Magician. So he wants all this, right? But again, instead of creating, he'd rather seclude himself. He'd rather be alone. This masculine has a lot of shit to own up to. And it looks like it's linked to emotion. So meanwhile, they're in a situation that's not good. And if there is a breakup, that's the way the universe wants it. But the universe will only do so much. So I think at that point, you know, if they want to stay in that cycle, fine. It won't last long, though. Plan B will hit this one. And eventually this one will get fed up because it's his karma. So eventually karma will bite that one in the ass. That marriage will never last. It just won't. Karma's coming down way too hard on this person. And Mercury didn't even hit. Okay? Mercury hasn't even hit this person. It's not really funny. It's not really funny at all, but everybody lost. Even if she scores, whether it's him or plan B, everybody still got hurt. Everyone. Everyone felt heartache. Everyone involved. So that sucks. Can't wait until this damn 50-50 is off the board. Right here, it looks like they're going to stay in that shit for a little while longer. Until until the universe keeps throwing whammies in their face, in their path. So see what I'm saying? They wanted the new start. They wanted to manifest. They got feelings. They fantasize. They, they know you have a special bond. It doesn't matter. That person's still going to sit on the recliner or the little leather couch, okay, doing what it is they do when they get home from work, fantasizing versus doing anything. That person ain't doing jack shit. Jack shit. So when I start doing all these reads about new opportunities and this, think about who you're dealing with before you get your panties in a bunch and get all worked up and excited. And I'm not trying to be negative. I'm trying to be practical. So whoever was cross-watching, you seem to be doing okay. For those in that situation, I don't see no light at the end of the tunnel unless you get yourself out of that situation. Hopefully the next week's energy is brighter, right? Well, it just depends on how you live your life, right? It is heavy energy, but just pursue your own happiness. Pursue your own desires, troops. Don't worry about somebody else's desire and what they're going to do and how they're going to pursue you. Fuck that shit. How'd that work out for you? Well, how's that working out for you? It is the energy for me to be a little harsh and one-on-one with you guys again. It really is. I can feel it. Because want to know why? Because this energy was already supposed to be moving. And it's not. And I can tell. I can feel it. So I have to put things in perspective for you guys. Else you're going to have all these readers that are in Mercury for the next 6 weeks, keeping you holding on. That's what's going to happen. You want a new start now? Or you want to wait 6 weeks until your bum hurt again? Fuck that shit. I'd rather have fun. Even if the next person doesn't come in for me and they're not meant to be, I don't care. I'm still going to have fun. Go with the flow. At the end of the day, if I'm happy, my kids are happy, my bills are paid, I'm good. I got good friends in my life, I'm good. There's always drama. It's the energy of drama for the next couple weeks. It's how you want to react to how everybody else is reacting. You want to feed into it? Go ahead. Or you can walk the other way. So, Saggies. This tends to be my females right now. And a lot of it's my males too, right? But my women have been coming in hot like Saggies. So, but y'all freaking linked. So, can somebody timestamp this for me, please? Yeah, the Knight of Pence. So you have a new opportunity or you got a message coming. Or this is you taking your time. Or this is coming towards you. Yeah. I don't have a pen on me, or I would mark that. I would timestamp it myself. You got the 7 of Pence, so you're really evaluating your money, your time, your efforts, your hard work. the damn King of Pence. See what I'm saying? It's like, where are my women? This is why we need to like focus on what you want and need in your life. So you're just as consumed with this energy, but not in a negative way, unless this is someone new. Because this is Earth. This is all Earth. Knight of Pence, Seven of Pence, King of Pence. It's slow for you right now. The energy around you is like, no, I don't think it's slow. What is this? This is usually, my knights are deliverers, messages. Could be someone new. See, you're coming in as Sag. See, your back is turned towards this energy. Your back is turned towards it, but it's still here. This isn't one of these things where it's like you don't see it coming, because you watch tarot, you would see it coming. So to me, you can't be bothered. I mean, you are and you're not. Because the song that came to me, it came to me earlier too. You're my sunflower. You're my sunflower. Your love would be too much. Because, in my opinion, I wouldn't turn my back to the King of Cups, the King of Pence. It's not an energy you would really want to turn your back from. I don't see negative energy, right? Like, that's somebody who's reliable, dependable, family man. So I don't know if someone's going to come in and try to talk to you. They're going to put some effort into it. If that's the case, looks like someone's going to come at you and want to put time and energy into something. But you're not looking. Let's see what you're looking at. I don't know if you're dealing with somebody who thinks you're all about money. I don't know. I get this weird vibe. Like, somebody might think you're after their money. But you're like, no, I'm really content with my sunflower. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're definitely, I think, if anything, really down to earth. And not everyone, but a majority of you, right? Very down to earth. Not materialistic at all. Because you're not worried about money. There's just so much freaking money. Like, this. You're like, look, I got my sunflower. Like, I'm good with my sunflower. You know what I mean? Like, keep your money. Like, I don't know what this is regarding. So I don't know if somebody offers you money and you're like, dude. And I would never say dude, but like, some of you must. Like, dude, you off your rocker? Or like, there's something like that. Because you're like, I got my sunflower. I'm chilling. I kind of think it's hysterical. Because, I mean, you're really chilling, which is a sunflower. and you're content. You know what I mean? It's strange because it looks like someone's going to come in and offer something. But it's like this person obviously wants something serious and solid. But it's like I don't know if you're looking at it. Or you just know it's coming, so in the meantime you're just kind of like, whatever, I got my sunflower. Now you got the 4 of Cups and the 8 of Pence. Somebody's going to offer you something, and you're trying to decide whether or not you're going to take it, whether it's work or love. So there's an offer coming in at you guys. Because this is what you're looking at. So someone's going to come in, offer you something. Then you're going to sit back, reevaluate what's important to you, like a sunflower, what you love, right? Because your love would be too much. You're a hardcore lover. You stop and smell the roses. You know what I mean? So you're gonna sit back and you're gonna think about this offer. Because there's an offer coming at you. And to be honest with you, I don't know if you want that cup. Because you're looking at your sunflower. I mean, you see the cup, right? But you're just very content with your flower. And the 8 of Pence usually is someone who works, solo. New area study. So somebody's going to come and offer you something. And you're just trying to determine, like, is it worth it? Because you're in your power, you're creative, you're passionate, you're feeling yourself, you feel good. So you're over this energy. If this is linked to everyone else, which it's gotta be, it doesn't have to be necessarily, but you would think it would be, unless you already moved on to plan B, and all the other zodiacs that I read already are stuck in the 50-50, and you guys already moved on to plan B, because nothing here is dragging you down. But because it's the 4 of Cups, it's like this is something you already offered or somebody else offered, and it wasn't taken. And now it's coming back up. It's coming back. But what I want to say is coming back to review, right? So it's got to be someone you know. Can't see the feed. You guys still with me? I think what this is you might have offered something to this other energy. And now that the offer is coming back around, you're really content in life. You're content with who you are, what you've been through. So you really are, yeah, okay. You really are like, you are going to consider something. And others of you will not. You're content with your flower. I don't know if you guys remember Ashley's post for Valentine's Day. I just went straight to like, not to make a flower dirty, but I went straight to like tickler energy. So like you're very content. You know what I mean? Like whether you're tickling, they're tickling, somebody else is tickling, like you're very like you're just chilling with your sunflower, ladies. I love it. I love it. Like it's like you found yourself again. So you had to have been through some really low vibes with this other energy, and now it's like you're rejuvenating. You know what I mean? Like you're finding yourself again. So you should be really proud of yourselves. You know what I mean? Because that's not easy energy. You were in some difficult ass energy. So be proud of yourself, you know? Because it wasn't easy to get back to that. Let's find out what this Knight of Pence is. So it's like you're gonna keep somebody waiting, but not waiting intentionally, like you're a dick. You know what I mean? Just kind of like you're just not in their face, like it's not a rush. You know what I mean? Like it's like this person waited long enough to come to you or talk to you, whatever this is regarding. Something from your past because you're reevaluating. Yeah, see, this person walked away from you. It was like a third party. They walked away. But now they want to come back. So this is definitely the same energy coming at you, wanting a new start. Okay? So there you go. Things are different now, though. So some of you won't want it, and others of you will take it. This person was really slow. Either expressing emotions because it's all cups, or just like or this offer is going to come in and you're going to walk away from it, and you're going to date and you're going to have fun and you're going to hang out with your friends. It's that simple. Because it said, tell me about the Knight of Pence, and this was it. So we know the Knight of Pence comes in and offers something, right? So either this person walks away from you, or they walked away from a third party and they want something practical with you. They want a commitment. They want something solid. If that's the case, it makes sense that you would just kind of evaluate what's going down. Or this is legitimately you not taking the offer and just enjoying the Three of Cups, because the Three of Cups moment is celebration, happiness, contentment, hanging out with friends, dating, reevaluating, having fun. You already reevaluated, you know, so others of you, it's still the same thing. Like this is somebody who walked away from you. It was probably because of his third party. And now things over. I'm buffering. Now something's over, and now they want to come in and invest. You guys with me? Because I'm buffering. So here's the thing so far, though. The type of energy that's next to it does seem to be reliable. I'm not done clarifying, but this energy is reliable. You know what I mean? So tell me about the Seven of Pence. Let's see what they want to invest in. Well, it's just strength with the Two of Cups, so they want to invest in you. Okay? So It's just having the strength. They have the strength, I'll put it that way, to now offer you something. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. It's the thing I like about this read. It's very clear. So to me, you're either, it's going to be a yes or a no, you know, and or when you go into like introspection, you're going to be able to find your answer. You know what I mean? Like, be careful you don't take an offer out of boredom either, because the Four of Cups can talk about boredom sometimes, because you are kind of just, you know, no, that's not it. You got too much coin around you. Tell me about the Knight of King of Pentacles. So it looks like somebody wants to come in and offer something, but there's no rush, right? It is something solid. They want to offer you some type of commitment. To the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be a life partner. They know they stabbed you in the back. Or they know you got stabbed in the back. It takes two to tango. Or this is them saying they're just getting out of the Ten of Swords, because Leo just had the same one. But if you ask me, they know. They know they hurt you. So this person is aware. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Or they have the strength to leave their wife. Queen of Wands, you got the Emperor with Temperance. He keeps leaving. But see, you're still looking at somebody as the Emperor, which is not like... The Queen of Wands does not like to be controlled, but you have a very controlling energy around you. You guys with me? It keeps buffering on my end. With all this money, for some of you, this is a job offer you're going to take. You're going to meet someone at work. I wonder if that's my plan B. I wonder if that's my plan B, right? Because, or it's just the Aries energy that we've been talking about, right? But like, to have an Aries and a King of Pentacles on the board, I don't know. I don't, unless this person wanted to go into business. But to me, it looks more like a commitment. So who's this Emperor? Could be the same person saying that they left a marriage. You know, you could be dealing with a Cap any sign. it's like, I hate that saying again, like, you beat out competition, but you wouldn't even look at that like right now. Like, you'd be like, you're so confident. There wasn't competition. You know what I mean? It's just now you're doing your own thing. It was never, am I better than her? I guarantee you never even compared yourself to that chick. And if you did, this probably is not your read, because she was never the focus. It was all about him. She never played a factor. I mean, she played a huge factor because she was, part of the equation, but she was never a factor for the other woman, because it's something that had already been shut down. You know what I mean? It wasn't, this is not like something that's been going on for years and years and years. It's not like that. Because you guys would be in the same cycle. This other woman, he already left, or she had already left. You know what I mean? This could be plan B for some of you. Or this person wants to come in and talk about work. So I don't see any love yet. But if this is love, they want a commitment. Others of you, you're already on plan B. You moved on. There had to have been some type of offer. You invested elsewhere. And this would be a work affair, or you're meeting someone at work. And it would be the boss or the owner. It wouldn't be like an employee, because it's the Emperor. But to me, this Emperor wants a reconciliation. So to me, for a majority of you, it's the same person. But see, here's the thing. They're coming in as the damn Emperor. So it's like, no wonder why you're just sitting back and focused on your sunflower. Because it's like, coming in as the damn Emperor. It's like somebody's still trying to control a situation. Like their time, their penny, their money. Like it makes sense that you're sitting back. It really does. Tell me about the Four of Cups. Let's see what this offer is. To me, I think you're just doing your thing. Next thing you know, an offer comes back around and you're like, I don't know. Tell me about the Four of Cups. I'm like dying to know what time it is. I don't know what that's forgotten. 4:15. 14. 4, no. What did I say? 4:15? 4:14? I don't know. It's 2:14. Tell me about the Four of Cups. Nine of Cups, Two of Wands. At one point, this was definitely a wish fulfillment. Like, it was definitely like something you wanted and dreamt of. It's like the globe is now in your hands. What are you gonna do, ladies? What do you want to do? Because before you were dealing with somebody who was arrogant, that didn't care about your offer. They didn't want it. They didn't care. This is somebody who knows they can have an offer, but sits there with their arms crossed like a freaking brat. You know what I'm saying? And now the table obviously turned. You're good. You're healed. You're sitting there. You're a sunflower. Freaking Queen of Wands. All right. And yeah, at one point, it was your wish. But I think now you realize you're dealing with somebody who's extremely arrogant. There's still a control thing here, guys. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, it's here. I'm pointing it out. You were dealing with somebody who shrugged you off. It's like they gave you attention for a little while, and then as soon as shit got real, they shrugged you right off. And you know that, though. You're plenty aware of it. You're very aware of it. Now it's kind of like the ball's in your court. You're going to have to pick a path. See, here's the thing. This person's going to want answers. They're going to want to know. This person still very much wants to control a situation. They still need to feel in control. See what I'm saying? So if someone still feels like they need to be in control, they're still guarded. This is energy where it's like shit's still off limits. And that's not cool. Like, if somebody wants to work something out, everything's up for grabs. This energy is still off limits. Like, yeah, they can offer you a commitment. They can offer you reliability. They can offer you this. But, like, where's all the cups? Where's the emotion? Where's the love? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like, I'm sure they have all that. So maybe they're just thinking, okay, if I go in, they're going to want a commitment. And maybe they think it will make everything all better. You know, but it's like, that's not... This person still wants to have some control. And it's not about control. There should be no control. Everything's up for grabs. So you come in with an offer of something stable, but you put boundaries up. You don't do that if something's real and pure and true. You don't need to put up boundaries like that. Certain practical boundaries, yes. But this is more than practical. Like, this person is still guarded. Which in some cases is fine. It takes people time to adjust and trust and all that, right? But, like, you can't come in... Well, this person thinks they can. If they come in with a solid enough offer, they still feel in control. It's like, what are you doing? It's like their time, their penny. It's, I don't know, ladies. That song just came to me. Ladies, leave your man at home. Tell me about the Eight of Pence. I mean, it doesn't look bad. I'm just telling you what you're up against. And with the Eight of Pence, you got the Queen of Swords reverse. That's somebody who's like shut down and bitchy. It's like you show compassion when it's time with the Ace of Pence. Like, you're very logical right now. You're very smart. This person can't outsmart you or outwit you. I don't know if they're going to come in with some type of offer when it comes to money. Because it's almost like if this does involve money, it's almost like insulting. Like, it's almost like they're trying to like come up with something to like that will grab you, something they have control over. So they still feel in control. Now, sometimes that's not necessarily a bad thing, because I don't, there is kind of dominating energy. We've talked about this before in the past. Like, some people are all about money, some people are all about this. It doesn't mean they don't love it. Some people just need to feel that. But I don't like it. I mean, you're just as guided too. And you're making very practical, logical decisions. So that's good. Some of you will let this person have a little bit of control. But see, here's the problem. There should not be control on the board unless it's like playful. Like, you know how like when you're in a long time situationship, you know what you can control, what you can't, or you get to know somebody so well that you let them feel like they're in control because you know you don't want to hurt their masculinity. So I don't know if it's one of those situations where it has a softer side to it versus hardcore, because I'm picking up on both. You guys know what I'm talking about? The feed's gone again. So I can't tell which one it is. I really can't tell which one it is, guys. I mean, I see both. I see more like this person wants to come and control something. It's almost like, say you're dealing with somebody who has a lot of money or is financially stable, no problem paying bills. You know what I mean? And they come into an offer XYZ, or I'll help you with this, or, you know, this is what our future can look like. But it's like they're in control. Like, I don't know if like they'll give you a spending limit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what you're dealing with here. I mean, a Saggy can get out of money, can get out of hand when it comes to money. You guys love to spend, you love fancy, you love luxurious things, you know? Who doesn't? But like, you're definitely going to consider it. Well, reevaluate. because I really can't tell if it's like, okay, like I said, like I'll let them feel like they're a little bit in control, but they're not really in control. But you don't want to, again, hurt their masculinity. You know, you don't want to take them machismo down a notch. But others of you, this is their way of control. I don't know if they'll give you a spending limit, but like, it just makes them feel masculine, knowing that they can help, that they can contribute, that they do know how to make money, they are reliable. It makes them feel manly. So I don't know. Again, it might be that energy where you have to let this person think they're in a little bit of control. Like it is, I don't, it's one of the other ladies, but this is somebody who walked away from you, and now they want to come in and offer you a commitment. They have the confidence, they have the strength, so that they healed from something. They're getting themselves out of something that was codependent, which clearly we just saw. They know they hurt you. They see a future with you. They look at you as their spouse. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, you know what I mean? Like they can see you as a life partner for sure. There's no question. They are extremely attracted to you, but they are a little controlling. I guarantee they're a little jealous. They're gonna come in with an offer, and it's, you know, the ball's kind of in your court. What are you gonna do? You're gonna work on it, or you're gonna shut it out. You know, it's. I think you're just waiting for synergy, to be honest with you. Like, because she's looking back at the queen. This is the same energy. You know what I mean? Her hands out. You know, and it's like, well, I believe it when I see it type energy. This is that type of energy. Like, I'll totally believe it when I see it. But the fact that you're even telling yourself, I'll believe it when I see it, it's already a no-brainer. Like, you totally have walked away from it. You know what I mean? So this is what's going down. This is what you're getting. Like, this is... I'm going to actually ask for your best advice regarding the situation when I clarify. It might give us better insight on the push and pull, the control, whatever this is. Because there was times where I know exactly how I'm feeling in this situation, where you're with somebody for a long time and you let them feel, you know, but this person you're dealing with needs to feel manly. Like, if you bruise you're dealing with someone who's sensitive. They need to feel this way. They were raised to be a provider, which is a good quality, but it's a sheltered energy, you know. So this person, for majority of you, again, they are gonna stroll back around. This Leo is coming back towards my Sag. That Leo energy, Aries energy. It's a good chance it's coming. It's just a matter if you take it or not. It's really up in the air on what you're gonna do. No question. So best advice for my Saggies when this person comes back. Best advice for this Knight of Coin. Best advice to handle this Knight of Coin. This offer. This offer. Thunderbolt wanted to come out. That's like a Tower moment. With the Fool at the bottom of the deck. So it's kind of saying, let bygones be bygones and take a leap of faith. But I want to get one that comes out on its own. Best advice for the Knight of Pence. This offer, best advice. Best advice for my Saggies. You got inner voice, so you gotta listen to your gut. Gotta listen to your intuition on this one. So they're not even going to give you definitive answers. Best advice for the Seven of Pence for this investment, because it is kind of looking at it in an investment. It's very bizarre. It's like, are we going to come in or not? Like, it's very bizarre. Like, can't really explain it. See, isolation. Just saw something outside my window. It's almost like the feather I saw at the beach. Spirit wants you to isolate yourselves from the situation. Go within, listen to your intuition. You're probably going to be upset. You'll probably be crying, not really confused, but when this person comes back, you're going to be hurt again. Like, your feelings are going to get stirred up again. They want you to isolate yourself, not be an ass, but see, you already know that. Not to be a bitch by any means. It's, you really got to go within. There was a lot of pain. There has to be stuff you're holding on to or haven't realized. They literally want you to go within and listen to, like, the source. You know what I mean? Like, don't yay or nay it. You know, just listen to your intuition. Best advice, the King of Pence. Trust. I got the goosebumps. See, this is kind of a meant to be scenario. This is going to be a process. I think it's going to be a bigger process than you thought. You got maturity. It's telling you guys that this person has matured. They have grown. They have changed. The universe is asking you to trust it. But meanwhile, you're fucking hurt. You're going to be doing a lot of crying by yourself. But you have the strength. Remember that. Holy shit. It's telling you that this person really has grown from a situation. They really want you to trust it. Maybe they turned into like a rebel. You know what I mean? Broke conditioning. They want to compromise. Yeah, it's intense. 10 of Cups. Like, damn. Best advice for my Queen of Wands. Celebration and intensity. It is, you guys have quite an attraction. You're going to be happy. It's like the bell rang. School's out for the summer. Let me get your best advice for this Emperor, because you got to change your perspective. This can be extremely successful. You got to change your vision, your outlook. You gotta try to stay positive here. Best advice for this 4 of Cups. So basically, well, we know the offer's coming. That's way too many. Not way too many, but it picks it up. It's don't fight it. Let the transformation happen. You got a blank slate. Holy shit. Alrighty, Schneidi. This might even be your arrogance. Your defense mechanism. Best advice for the Eight of Pence. He is like dying. Pick me up at the bus stop. I didn't put my jacket up in my locker. It's like, great. Eight of Pence, Eight of Pence. Curious to find out what this Eight of Pence is. Innocence. It's refreshing. All right, guys, like, buckle up, buttercups, okay? Because flowering, you know, it looks positive. It's going to be extremely emotional. You need to listen to your gut. The universe does want you to trust it. They do want you to be happy. You just don't realize that this person's your happy anymore. This person really has grown. They are asking you to go through this transformation, change your perspective. You know you're dealing with somebody who is a little bit of a control freak. There's no question. Don't fight the transformation. Let it happen. It's already flowering. You know, the seed was already planted. It's blooming, you know. There is some innocence here. Okay, so listen to your gut. You're actually making this call based on your intuition. Isolate yourself. You have the strength to get through this. So I don't know what the heck you've been through. Sit back. This is, you pulled the laziness card, but this is more like sit back and enjoy. Have a drink. It's not the same lazy as this other person. Isolate yourself. Get some rest. Be lazy. Put your feet up. Have a drink. It's almost like victory, spiritual victory, you know, justice. But you're not looking at it like that. It's wow. Tell me about this isolation. They really want you to just kind of like relax. Nine of Pence. Be confident. Like I said, you have the strength. Be confident when it comes to this person. Some of you might try to sabotage the situation. So there's obviously a lot of stuff that's not coming to the surface right now. But when this interaction comes back into play, it's going to come to the surface. So be confident. This could also be saying why you wait. Isolate yourself. Like, no need to reach out, no need to do nothing. Enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? Tell me about inner voice. You can handle this person, this energy, just like they can handle you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what up? Mom, can't even put me.
What up, Buttercup? Are you guys still with me? You guys, I lost all you guys, the feed. I love you, Mia. I'll be done in a minute. Tell me about this inner voice. Yeah, balance will be restored. Be patient with this situation. You know, listen to your morals. Sit back, relax, trust. You guys are going to go through another transformation that's going to be pretty intense. It's like a whole nother level. Because you guys need to balance. You balance each other out, but when you're together, there's still no balance, right? So like when you're together, you're very comfortable. You're very, you know, I almost said flamboyant, but whatever if you're same sex. But like your heart's just ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Like you need to spend some time together to mesh, re-mesh, whatever that's regarding. Your connection that you guys feel, whether it's intense, nervousness, whatever you feel, will subside. You'll always have a beautiful connection, though. It's not something that will fade away ever. It will subside. But the magnetism the two of you have for each other, it's like wild animal sex. It's insane. It brings me to creatures, guys. Like I don't. It's you guys obviously probably have good sex, right? But like there's animal instincts here. Like I can't even explain it. Primal. I don't think you'll ever be able to keep your hands off of each other. It's beautiful. Who wouldn't want a connection like that? You guys, the two of you are very primal. But just let this flow. Don't fight the transformation. You're going to question everything. Don't fight it. Let it flow. There's innocence here. There's beauty. It's budding. It's flowering. You're going to see that synergy. A lot of the intensity will subside because there'll be a commitment. There'll be a foundation. Nothing will be left in the air. That was probably always a problem. There was always something left in the air. It was the unknown, unsettling. Are we together? Are we not? Are we going to make this work? Are we not? Yada, yada, yada. You won't question it this time. It will be laid out, you know? And you are dealing with somebody who is controlling. It's who they are. That's it. You accept them for who they are or you don't. It's that simple. Hopefully they don't use that control towards you. But this is your story. And that's really the bottom line. You accept people for who they are. You can't change this person. Like, they can only change, right? But they do want to be with you. There has been change. There has been growth. There is maturity. It looks good for whomever this read is for, okay? Everyone has their things, guys. No one's perfect. But if you don't want someone controlling in your life, then you're not going to want them back. You know what I mean? So for those, this read is over. For those who do not want this person back, I'm going to throw you a story real quick. Somebody will come in and offer, but it would be breadcrumbs. You'll walk away. You'll want to stay single because this person's fucking lazy. Trust has always been an issue. There's always other people's energy, other people's opinion. This person would definitely come in and definitely hands down be able to pursue you. You'd be like a little Prince Charming. And it's like you're constantly fighting for something new, but you're never getting it. You're getting the same old cup. It is time to cut it out and go elsewhere. Okay? Most of all, listen to your intuition. I love you guys. I still got that blue hue. It's like bouncing off the wall. Just talking to YouTube. How was your day, girlfriend?
It's good. It's facing you, right?
Yeah. You had a good day?
Yeah.
Good. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. All right. I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Huh?
Love you so much, Mom.
I love you so much, too.
Oh.
Have a fantastic rest of your day. You are very, very welcome. And I will see you tomorrow. I know I need to do an energy exchange. You're very welcome. I might get to that tonight. Okay? I probably should, because there's a lot of, when I push the energy, it's a good thing. It doesn't push the person away. It pushes what no longer serves you, so you can get to where you need to be. I think for some people it might frighten you, like, oh, I don't want you to push this away or that away. It's not like that. That's not the type of push I do. It doesn't, no one's disappearing. It doesn't work like that. It's the energy that's around that you don't want around. Say it's a home environment, a work environment, a lover situation. That's what we're pushing. So you can see something clearly. That's why I do the pushes. Okay, so I think an energy push is hands down 100% necessary. So hopefully I get to it today. If I don't, it will be first thing in the morning. Okay. So I love you. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Go listen to some music. Musica. Listen to some music. On your way home, before you go to bed. Listen to some music today. Okay? I love you guys. Bye. Thank you.